morning vlog. It's about 9 o'clock and my Aunt Cindy back there and I are walking to Exito to get her all stocked up on groceries she needs. The household's pretty well stocked since Mari and I went out Monday, but we do need a few more things. It's going to be starting out the morning with a grocery shopping. I apologize for my hat, but this is like peak sun coming over the tall buildings and I wanted to be sure I was safe. So here we go. Let's go shop. I guess you saw I've already lost her. She got distracted by a pretty pink flower.
Good morning, everybody. Did not check in with you on my way to the gym. Tried to get here in a little bit of a hurry. Had a heavy weight workout today. If you remember, we were doing day 2 of that 3-day workout that ChatGPT had set up for us in regards to trying to put on 1.5 pounds of muscle with the remaining time that we have here. Not sure how likely that is, simply because I do not have as big of an appetite as I did back in the States, simply because of how warm it is here. I did weigh myself today. I had lost another pound. I had arrived into South America at 192 pounds. I'm down to 184. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, but I do believe that it has more to do with lack of appetite and losing water weight. I'm not dehydrated, but I'm sweating more than not throughout the given day with no AC, and so I think my body's just kind of at a higher temperature of trying to regulate, which means metabolism is up a bit. So anyway, did a nice little workout today. Again, kettlebell was the main form of weight. I use a 54 some odd pound kettlebell for the majority of exercises. The only thing that sucked was called a renegade row with a kettlebell. Imagine a starting position of a push-up, and instead of your hands being placed on the ground, they are placed around the handle of a kettlebell, and you're not doing a push-up, you are pulling in a row fashion. So that sucked, but other than that, the workout was good. Again, I know I asked it to do 90 minutes, it took me like 2 hours. That's okay. Kettlebells take a little bit longer for me to acquire in the gym, find a space in the gym, and then to do the 4 sets of 12 reps each. So, but that was good. Going to get the day started soon. Did not wake up as early today. Again, I think I told you guys this, when I don't really have morning calls, I will stay in bed with Jewel for a little longer. And so she got up around 6. I got up with her. She took Abadu's out, and I walked to the gym. So that's another reason why I didn't film this morning. All right, head back, get showered up. My arm is extremely tired right now and hurting. Get some water, a little bit of nutrition in me. I really don't know that I can. I guess that's another thing I need to talk about. I don't know that I can put on 1.5 pounds of muscle with no protein powder. Marsha and I were doing some math last night, and we were, we kind of concentrate on ground beef and eggs. He's like, well, you only have to eat 31 eggs a day to put on that 1.5 pounds of muscle. And I'm thinking, that sounds absolutely disgusting, 31 eggs a day. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. But again, I like that I can ask Chat. Chat will give me an answer in about 20 seconds. And he's done the searching. So that's been kind of neat. All right, heading back now. I'll check back in with you soon.
Shopping is completed. We are all stocked up for the rest of the weekend, and and found some pretty good deals at Exito. Got a bunch of fruit. This is the most fruit I think we've ever actually bought at Exito. So excited to get home. I still have a tomahawk steak that I bought on Monday when we went out to the meat market. So that's what I'm eating today. Michael had plenty of meat, but I stocked us up on some of our essentials, and then my Aunt Cindy has loaded the refrigerator with things that she likes. So very exciting trip to the grocery store. Bad news. Womp womp.
So I talked to the guy that Mari's family had recommended for repair, and he literally
On the GoPro.
on the GoPro, yeah, and he literally does like every other digital device, but action cameras. So I think if it might be lost in translation, but I think what it was is, you know, GoPro has no screws on it. It's really apparently some high test glue sealant. So removing that, they can't, you know, they don't want to take on the responsibility of trying to put that back together, and what happens if they don't, right? So I have reached out to, and it doesn't help us here, but I have reached out to GoPro customer service. They're reviewing all of, you know, what I told them kind of the progression was with the GoPro, order number, how long we've had it, because it might be likely that they're just simply going to replace it for us, because there's nothing that we put it under, no stress. The only thing that I could think about is when we were using it under seawater, every evening I would go back and make sure that I rinsed off the outside casing really well with water, and you know, remove the battery and the SD card. Maybe with the door open there was a drop of water that got somewhere in there, but I put it in rice, which is what even GoPro recommends, and nothing has changed on the device. It just will not come on. I've watched countless YouTube videos, and so I went to GoPro. GoPro said go through these, you know, 4 things. I did. It says if you still have not resolved the issue and it still has not come on, the red dot, contact us. And so that's what I've done. I'm still waiting to hear back on a final, you know, resolution for that.
All right.
So it stinks. I did find out that the 11, for whatever reason,
Is that what we have?
yeah, we have an 11 black. The Hero 11 has had this happen quite consistently on this edition. I don't
Really?
know why. You know, 12 is the newest one, but the 11 black, this has happened. And people are saying that it is because when you buy the mod version, which is what we bought, remember we got the housing for the microphone and we got the Volta, there was something different in the way that they manufactured it versus just buying the Hero 11 black with no, you know.
I'm so disappointed because we're going
I
snorkeling
am
this
too.
weekend and we won't be able to vlog that.
I am too, I guess.
Thank goodness we had it for San Andres.
Yeah, of course.
Although that's where it died, I guess.
That was the best coral.
We have
that
not
we've
had
seen.
good luck with GoPros.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, don't tell me we're going to go through 2 GoPros
In a year and a half.
in a year and a half.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We have our fingers crossed. If not, we might get back into the U.S. and have a repair person look at it that way.
Yeah.
Even if they can't guarantee waterproof anymore, we do have that scuba housing that is guaranteed to 60 liters that we'll
Yeah,
make sure we put
yeah.
it in. But
I'm sorry, guys. We won't be able to vlog our big boat ride in Cartagena
unless
this
we get
weekend.
like a waterproof casing for our phones, I
Yeah.
don't know how good that might be, or where we might check that store when we go to the chiropractor again. Maybe
Yeah.
we have a little sleeve or something.
Yeah.
But we'll check. We'll see.
We'll see. All right, it's been a full month now. Actually, what? Month and a half? I think this caution tape has been up since we moved in, hasn't it?
Close to it.
And it is still here. I never even noticed this before. I was asking Michael, when do you think they're going to do anything? I think it's the wood, but it doesn't look like they're in any hurry to replace
It
it.
might take a while, but look at that.
Yeah.
Special
We're going to lay out and get our UV, but I can already hear there's kids in the pool, so we're definitely not filming there today.
The busiest we've had, but
I know. Looks like a storm blowing in out of nowhere. It's been blazing hot all day. And then all of a sudden the breeze kicked up, something fierce out of nowhere. And it's looking like this outside. I'm so excited. I hope my aunt gets to see her first rodeo. Not a drop of rain yet though. All right, 5:15. I know. I'm trying to work on my crochet project out here to enjoy the breeze, but it's tangling up my yarn, blowing it away from me like a snake. I'm back inside, but I'm having major regrets because trying to crochet out there in the wind has made a terrible mess. But look how pretty my mochila bag is so far. I think this is gorgeous. And Cindy says there's a rainbow. Come on, let's go see it. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, I can't even fit this in one frame. Wow. Starts over there. Guess we're not getting a pot of gold. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I don't think we're gonna get an arroyo after all. The rain did not last very long. There's very little water in the street.
But you could almost put a sweatshirt on right now.
I know, it's almost chilly.
Yeah.
And look at this awesome golden hour we're getting today.
I know.
Absolutely beautiful.
A little bit of the rainbow over there by the river.
Yeah, just a little bit of the rainbow is left. That was a spectacular sight.
Oh yeah. Watching the storm roll in.
You can see the river again, yeah. Man, golden hour here is something else.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. Hey everybody, I'm out walking Abra now for her evening potty stroll. And I realized not really anything interesting happened today. And I'm kind of thinking about not posting this vlog altogether. Because it was a kind of a ho-hum day. But I think I might actually post it anyway, just because I want to keep the streak going. We're not on vacation, so not every day is exciting, even in a foreign country. I had plenty of work to do today. Michael has been swamped with work today. And we're getting ready for a big fun weekend this weekend. Looking like pretty sure we are not going to have the GoPro. And that really sucks. We were so excited to film this boat trip. I don't even know how much we'll be able to film it on our phones, honestly, because we don't want to risk losing our phones or having our phones get lost, you know, going over the edge of the boat into the water. But we are excited. It'll be one more really big weekend with Mari's family, and we like all of them, and they are all super nice people. So we're excited about that. I don't really want to break my streak of daily vlogging while down here, so I am going to post this anyway. But it was just to go to the grocery store, do some household chores, work a bit, work a lot. My aunt is settling in nicely. She's having a really good time. She set out on foot in the heat and walked for like an hour and a half completely on her own, so she's not scared. She has a great phone with a map app. Marshall and Mari went to the gym. I actually cooked a tomahawk and I forgot to film it. I bought the tomahawk just like a couple weeks ago on our meat market day on Monday. I didn't film it to show you. It was a huge tomahawk. I guess the bone counts as the weight, but the weight was like 1.8 kilograms. So I guess that's close to a pound, minus the bone, of course. I gave the bone to Abra and she's absolutely delighted with it. But I think I'm going to end today's video here and post it just to keep my daily vlogging streak going. I hope everyone is enjoying these vlogs. And if you are from this area and you have anything you want me to do, I would really appreciate some suggestions or recommendations. That's just a security guard behind me. I would really appreciate any recommendations or suggestions. I am kind of limited because we don't always have a car and I'm on foot and it's extremely hot. So I can't be out walking long periods of time during the day. For one, I would get burned, and for two, I will pass out. I'm not super tolerant to being active in the heat, but I would love some suggestions. We are having a good time in Colombia And it's really nice to have my aunt here, have some family here, and spend time with Mari's family. But there's no better way to end it than to say goodbye. So I'll see you tomorrow in another adventure, in another vlog. Bye, everybody.